Yeah, I mean, for that kind of stuff, I don't think there's anything you can tweak around with your game plan. I think we really just have to dig in when the other team's making a kind of run and they're getting more aggressive offensively. We have to do our part to lock in defensively and get those loose ones. I mean, we just have to want it more than we do. And if we don't, we're going to keep losing games.
Next up, we'll go to Patrick Engel.
Nick, when you look at the difference between your guys' first half and second half on offense, in the moments in both of that, but especially in the second half, could you just kind of, how much could you feel, I guess, things kind of going stagnant or for whatever other reasons you think kind of contributed to the slower offense there down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just when it comes to, game situations and winning the game, we have to do a better job of executing. It's easy in the first half when there's not much on the line. And then when it starts coming down to crunch moments, we're going to have to do a better job to play a full 40 because every single team we play in this league is a very good team. And if we don't play full 40 minutes of basketball, we're not going to walk away with a win.
Go back to Tom Noy.
Nick, is one of the captains between now and Wednesday. What do you say to the guys as far as not letting the frustration fester and say, hey, we got another chance. Let's not let the frustration carry over to Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, just using the experience that a couple of us older guys have and just remind the young guys that it's a very long season and there's lots of games to play. And I mean, we've played some great teams in the first half of this thing, and we have a chance to go on a run every night. We have an opportunity to play. So there's a fine line between learning from our mistakes, but also not completely, putting our heads down because the games keep coming at us and we're going to have to be ready. So just telling the guys to, stay ready no matter what happens, and we never know when the tide's going to turn for us.
Patrick Engel.
Nick, in looking back at perhaps this game from what you felt in the moment and some other games where you guys have put together, say 20 good minutes and 20 other minutes where things aren't going as well for you, what, if any, common threads have you noticed there that just kind of has gotten you guys into that kind of rut at some point?
I mean, like I said earlier, when in the second half, when both teams are trying to win games, they lock up defensively and, it's a little tougher to get shots. And I mean, just from a mental aspect, the game's on the line. Everybody gets a little tighter with the kind of decisions they're making and their confidence in their shots. So we just need to play the second half like we play the first half. I mean, it's simple as that. The looseness we play with in the first half, we need to carry that over into the second and just put together a full 40.
Final question. We'll go to Tom Noy.
Nick, what is it about this team that allows you to believe, like you said, the tide is going to turn and this thing's going to turn around for you?
I mean, I just know the guys in the locker room, and even though we haven't showed it, I know how tough we can play and how much of a well-rounded team we have. I know it hasn't really shown in the games, and especially for a full 40, but we have a lot of very talented guys. And like I said, it's a long season, so I'm just confident that we're going to keep getting back in the lab and doing what we need to do to improve as a team and hopefully win the next one on Wednesday and start a low run.